Who's your friend?
Mm. Yeah, her bad personality is weirdly charming, right?
Joanne.
Joanne, that's an old-fashioned name. I like that. I'm Noah.
You're the rabbi?
I'm the rabbi.
So many people are raving about this brand new rom-com. It's called Nobody Wants This. Have you seen it? Right now, it is the #1 show on Netflix. Kristen Bell plays a non-Jewish woman, falls in love with a rabbi who's played by Adam Brody. And as the season unfolds, viewers get to see if their relationship can survive their wildly different lives and families and traditions. Let me tell you, there are a whole lot of laughs all the way through. But for many, the show isn't just funny. It's actually incredibly relatable. According to a survey by the Pew Research Center, at least a quarter of U.S. marriages involve couples of different religions, and that number is continuing to rise. So joining us this morning to talk about this topic is marriage and family therapist, Dr. Karen Ruskin. Dr. Karen, oh my goodness, where do we even start?
Thank you for having me to discuss this so common interfaith dating, interfaith couples, interfaith marriages.
So the heart wants what the heart wants when you fall in love. What would you say, #1, is the #1 challenge for interfaith couples, and #2, the #1 piece of advice you would give them?
Yeah, so the #1 challenge is families. Everybody has what to say about the couple who's interfaith. So often somebody will keep a secret from the family. There'll be challenges when they're getting together with the family, how the family is talking about the person. So family, there's other challenges, but the #1 to answer the question is typically the family. Now, #1 tip? #1 tip is being respectful and interested and curious in understanding your mate's religion and specifically what that looks like for them, because we go into it with assumptions and expectations. You want to understand what it means to them and discuss hard to talk about and important to talk about topics about relationship pointers that you feel you want in the relationship. You need to find out whether or not this person's a good fit for you and sharing what's important to you. There's a big difference between being compromising versus compromising who you are, because often religion ties in our own identity.
I feel like that rolls right into my next question, especially about expectations. One thing they do cover in the show is the issue or the subject of converting. Asking your partner to convert or you personally converting. What should our expectations be with regards to that subject?
Know what this really means, because often when you love someone, you feel like, well, this is just a compromise. It's okay, no biggie, no big deal. Are you really doing this to appease your partner? Are you doing this because you love them and you want to stay with them? Or are you doing this because you have a passion and an interest in the religion?
Interesting.
So that's something to seriously consider, and what this really looks like in terms of values about parenting, if that's on the table, and values in terms of the sexual relationship, what it looks like in terms of celebrations, daily rituals. All of that is a part of religion.
And we literally have seconds left here, but you know, it's an interesting timing. We're coming up on the holidays. Rosh Hashanah was last night. Tell me, how would you suggest people approach their families?
Ready for this? Honesty.
No,
honesty. I mean, honesty for the past 30 years in providing counseling for families and couples, I can't begin to tell you how many times I will see this being a secret from the family that somebody is dating somebody, you know, of another religion, because they're afraid of what the conflict is going to look like. Well, you know what? Put it out there and then decide how you want to handle it. Because you and your mate's reaction to that and how you relate to one another and the family will be very telling for how you navigate the storm that might ensue regarding family. So, honesty.
Dr. Karen, thank you for your honest conversation. Really appreciate it.
My pleasure.